Morning, Clinton Gallagher from ClintonGallagher.com. And this is You Can Bet Your Ass. So, once when you think you're out, they drag you back in. And that's exactly what happened to me as a web developer. I thought I was out and I could have a good time in life making YouTube videos, but no. All of a sudden, AI chatbots come along and they displace search from Google, Bing, Yahoo, any of the apps online. People are now having these discussions with chatbots, and the links don't show up there. Why not? Because the source code of our websites was optimized for search engines like Google, the crawlers, the indexers, the ones indexers actually look for the text in the page, index it just like you would to automate an entry into an encyclopedia or a dictionary type of index that we did when we went and we looked things up. Okay, that is all changed now. AI requires schemas, JavaScript object notation schemas to be specific. And this is above and beyond your typical webby designer or webby developer's school set. And in due time, when the push button monkey code generator tools that put me out of the picture on web development that enabled many of these people using WordPress, how it got so large, 40-some% of the market, they say, on all websites on the internet are WordPress websites, primarily because it became so easy to point and click and push and drag and generate monkey code. That's my phrase that I call, my way of the angst of pushing back against how automation displaces us, just like it's doing all over again with AI. Same thing, even more big time this time. Now, lucky for me, I have some coding chops, and I'm now dragged back in, working feverishly to help attract business because, quite frankly, we're talking about every web page on the internet needing to be re-engineered somehow to meet these requirements to be indexed and machine readable as learning material for the chatbots. Because what they'll do if they don't have that is they may precipitously, accidentally fall back into a search engine mode when they do, and they'll find websites. For example, you could ask a chatbot, find me 3 HVAC service providers in Milwaukee. That chatbot will not know anything about any of the HVAC service providers per se, but will fall into a search engine mode like a Google and come back with 3 links. If you ask for the links, of course, I think I mentioned that. If not, let's put that in the clause that if you ask for a link, you'll get a link. But you won't get any intelligence around that link that you get when you're actually using the chatbot itself, the artificial intelligent part. Because that large language model that we've heard so much about, the LLM, that was trained on a specific set of information, and it's actually requires a type of formatting, a type of construct, a type of structural approach, any way you want to try to come to terms with it. Structured data, machine levels data, machine readable data, all kinds of terms to refer to the same thing. Comes down to what? Code. And who's generating the code? Yours truly's. Other skilled hacking web developers who can code manually and don't need push button monkey generators. Although I use one every day. So let's not get misunderstood and talk foolishly now, because time is short. Right now we're going into HVAC season of 2025. By 2026, your appearance on the chatbots is going to dwindle away and you won't be found at all. Literally, the chatbot audits that I've been running are trying to bring back numbers and assessments, guesswork, but it's still based on mathematical statistics of forecasting that they could suggest that $1 to $2 to $3 to $4 million in lost revenue could occur, because a lot of these HVAC service firms they're generating a good 3, 4, 5 million, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10 million in revenue. Look at, they got like a fleet of 25 trucks, right? You hear where I'm coming from? That's a seasonally dependent business that I'm all over right now wanting to help. So if you have any kind of care or concern for your role and your job in HVAC, I think you should contact me through my footer or my webpage with my phone number on every page of clintongallagher.com. And that you can bet your ass, because it's a fact, Jack.